My name is Sean Betts. This is my week 4 assignment for SDI FTT 122 Introduction to Ammunition and Basic Ballistics. So this week for my assignment I was asked 3 questions. So the first question was, in the term of stopping power, is often used in the firearm industry. However, is there an actual mathematical formula to calculate stopping power? If so, is there only one formula or multiple, and what variables are these formulas based on? So in my research, I'm gonna say that no, there is no single universally accepted formula. That doesn't exist. Stopping power is subjective and sometimes, marketing driven, a marketing driven term that generally refers to how effectively a projectile uh, incapacitates a target quickly. But this is complex and influenced, by many factors. So, however, over the years, there's been various attempts made to quantify stopping power using different formulas and models. So some of them have been like muzzle energy. Muzzle energy is, it measures the kinetic energy at the muzzle. You got the Taylor knockout factor, the TKO factor, that heavily favors heavy bullets. It's not very applicable to your modern handgun ballistics. It's more useful for comparing large caliber rifle rounds. Then you got the FBI protocol, the ballistic gel test. It's not a formula, but it's a standardized test based on a performance criteria. It considers the penetration depth in a ballistic gel. It considers expansion, the retained weight, barrier performance. It focuses on reliable, consistent terminal performance, not just velocity or energy. According to the research that I conducted, do you agree with the formulas that may exist? Why or why not? If you do not, how would you define stopping power? I mean, like I said, there is no one set formula, but if I had to go with anything, I would go with the FBI protocol. That ballistic gel test seems to be the most reliable and scientific base. The third question was, has modern ballistic science altered the way this term or concept can be measured? If so, how? Absolutely. Modern ballistics science has significantly reshaped how we understand and measure the concept of stopping power. While the term, still gets thrown around in gun shops and marketing, professionals, they now rely on measurable, repeatable data and focuses more on terminal effectiveness rather than vague idea of knockdown power. Modern ballistic science has replaced stopping power with testable data-driven metrics. So, all right, that concludes my assignment. Thank you.